1 in 5 people fall for AI. And that includes you, Gen Z. That's how sophisticated it's getting. There's something about someone talking from their heart, talking about something that's real. And then there's something about someone talking about their life story, trying to be authentic, throwing some authentic things in there, but really using AI to write their whole script. Using words they'd never use, using it in a way that it's not authentic. It doesn't come from the heart. It comes from AI's heart, if AI has one. I think it does. It's getting so sophisticated. I don't want to call out any channels, so I'm not going to call out any channels, but it's getting really bad that people are reading from a script. 2 examples. 2 creators, both sitting at a park bench or a bench. One is completely authentic, speaking from the heart, speaking about stories, and his channel blew up in a month. I mean, blew up, and it's still continuing to blow up. Another one, same thing. But this other one is completely reading from a script. Yes, there's true things in there about his life that he throws in there, but you can do that with AI. AI will pick up on that, and over time, it will continue to get better. And this guy blew up, and is blowing up. But he's completely reading from a script. And I just don't understand. Can people not see that? Or people just don't care? I mean, that's a big thing on YouTube. There's all kind of videos out there about how you can use YouTube to write your scripts. And I guess in some circumstances it's okay, but there's lots and thousands of YouTubers out there that are doing it and making bank and getting subscribers, and they're just throwing a little bit of their life in there, but they're reading from a script. So it's not even really them. It's 90% AI and 10% them, or less. But they're blowing up and people are eating it up, man. People are eating it up like it's the truth. Like it's real. Like that's their words. And it's so easy to spot. I saw one video of this one person, this creator, if you want to even call him that, because he's not even a creator. To me, that's just using AI in a way that's not authentic. So it's not even you. It's like saying, oh, I went to the ball field today with my kids and we got a hot dog that was really bad. I mean, it was really, really bad. But you know what? We ate it anyway. And then now you go ask AI to make a story and a script about that, and it will come up with a crazy story about this and all these words that you would never, ever in your real life use. And then stick that on and then call yourself a creator. You're not a creator. That's not being a creator. That's not authentic. That's not art. That's just using AI. They call it AI slop, don't they? Or is that not something they call it? I don't know. See, I don't know enough about it. I need to get more into this whole thing. But anyway, I just don't understand it. People are falling for it though. People fall for it every single day. And they eat this stuff up like it's real. But the guy's completely reading from a script. You can tell he's reading from a script. I mean, it's just obvious. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. I don't know. I got more to say about it. And I don't know. It's just the way it is. I don't know. Maybe I should just get me a script. But then it wouldn't be authentic. I wouldn't be authentic. I'd be reading from a script, and that's not cool. But people don't care. They don't care. They just eat it up. They eat it up, man. 1 in 5 people fall for that every single day. Everybody's falling for it. I can't watch the guy. Seems like a nice guy, but he's, I don't know about that. But this AI stuff is just what really just boggles my mind. And a few people call him out, and they're like, dude, you're definitely reading from a script. You're definitely reading. If you just stop the reading and just be more authentic. And he's like, oh, they're bullet points. I'm not reading from a script. They're bullet points. Dude, they're not bullet points. You're reading from a script. It's AI generated. The way you talk, look, I've been doing a podcast for 10 years and I use AI. I use AI in some of my editing for the sound, not for the scripts, because when we get on the mic, it's all authentic. We have bullet points, and I know what a bullet point is. You have a bullet point, and then you're on your own. You You're ad-libbing. You're just going off your whatever you want to talk about. It's not, I mean, there are podcasts out there that just read a script, but that's not us. We're authentic. And so I know what a bullet point is. A bullet point isn't you say something and then you read and you look up and then you read and you look up, you read and you look up. And that's what this guy's doing. And people are eating this up, man. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I guess I'll never get it. I mean, and I guess maybe that's what you should do. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there doing it. You know, they have the monitors and they just read. Cameras facing them, and behind them is a monitor with their script, and they're just reading it out. And some people maybe it's their words, and then some people it's just AI. And man, they're growing. So authentic compared to unauthentic is pretty much an equal playing field right now. People don't know, people don't care if you're reading off a script or not. People don't care if it's really not your words, if you just mix a little bit of your life in there. And AI is so sophisticated, so good that if you feed it enough information, it can actually, and it remembers. And so if you ask AI to do something, write a script, I need a script on my ex-wife because she's being a narcissistic, crazy, whatever, and you feed it enough stuff, it will completely give you a whole story, a whole script. And then the next time you do it, it remembers what you talked about last time, and it will continue on with that. So it knows that you talked about this, and it will put in things that you talked about before. It will talk about things or bring up things in the new script that you asked for in the new script. And it's scary. I mean, I've had conversations with AI, like I'm talking to a person. And we're just talking back and forth. It's thanking me. Thanks. Can I do anything else for you? Is there anything else I can do for you, Dave? David, it's been so great doing it. Even YouTube does it. YouTube has its own AI. Tells you about your YouTube channel. Tells you about, you can ask it, how did my last video do? Tells you what your click-through rate is. Tells you what you're doing right. Tells you what you're doing wrong. Gives you, like, it praises you. You're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. You're catching a nerve, or people are really digging what you're doing right here. I mean, it's like you're talking to a person, and it's getting scary. It's getting scary. And people like this grifter, I call him a grifter because he's a grifter. And I can tell you, if I was the ex and he was talking about me like that, now who knows? There's always two sides to every story. I like to hear the ex-wife's story. I like to hear her story. Because there's his side, her side, and then the truth somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I'd really like to hear her side of the story. Maybe this guy's been a grifter all his life, and this is just another grift. I don't know. Do I sound like I'm complaining? Do I sound like I'm not even mad? I'm not bitter. I'm not jealous. I think I'm just amazed at the gullibility of some people. Like I want to like the guy. The guy seems like a nice guy. I mean, look, from his story, seems like he's fell in some bad luck, got a divorce, but a lot of people have. I have. We've all had some bad luck in life. But it just seems like he's using his ex and this whole narcissistic and how terrible she was and what a bad mother she was, and the snake in the well, and just, man, and some of the words, because I've been doing AI, using AI for years with my podcast. Not to write scripts, but using it for sound and ideas and this and that. And bullet points, the way you use them. Not a script that you read. See, I've lost my train of thought right now because I'm just, I've debated even doing this video because they're gonna, you're whining, you're crying, you're jealous. This guy is just killing it, man, and you're just jealous. Okay, whatever. I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. Out of the millions and millions and millions of people who are doing YouTube out there, I don't even care. It's just, but he's like defending himself, lying to you. He's lying to people. Oh, they're bullet points because I have to stay on point. And it's only like one comment every now and then. Now if you look, the more, now I've been watching this channel, like I said earlier, if you've been watching this channel, you notice that, and there was very few negative comments because he caught this right away. So you catch it through YouTube. Like I said, you throw in those words and it will erase those comments. So nobody gets to see them. And I think you can do it yourself too. I think you can actually take off some of the negative comments. I don't know. See, I don't know much about it because I don't delete any of my comments. No, I don't. Go back on one of my videos about boomers and it's like every comment was negative. Didn't erase any of them. Didn't block them, didn't block the users. So you can do that too. Oh, you can block a user too. So now that guy that maybe is calling him out, or that person that was calling him out, can't ever comment again, I think. See, I got to look into it more because I think there's ways of doing that too. But he's found a way, man. He's found his tribe, all right. He's found his tribe of people that don't mind someone reading the script from AI. I mean, then they talk, and it's like me talking to AI, like I said a minute ago, like it's almost like I'm talking to another person, but I know I'm not. So now you're listening to this guy reading from a script, but you believe that it's his real life story. Maybe there is some stuff in there, I'm sure, that's probably true. For sure, that's true. But he's just putting his life story in with AI, and AI is coming up with this script. And I think the more he does it, the more it's learning, you know, him, and it's learning his whole thing, his whole life, and because it brings up things. But it's so obvious, and I'm not good at AI. I'm not good at finding it sometimes. And there's other channels out there that are completely AI that I've noticed that the way they're doing it, the algorithm, YouTube hasn't caught it yet, but maybe it will. But in his case, it's him. It's his face. It's him sitting at the bench. So I guess AI, you know, what are they going to do? It's not AI, completely AI. So they'll just leave that one up. Anyway, tell me what you think. Tell me if you see these channels, if you know what I'm talking about, and if it's something you can watch. Like I can't watch it because I know he's reading from a script. But so many people don't mind and they're digging it. They're just loving this. Like, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just go get a script. Maybe I should ask AI to give me a script. Don't be authentic, Dave. Don't speak from your heart. Ask AI to come up with something and then read it from a script. And maybe you too, Dave, can get thousands and thousands of subscribers like that. Maybe that's the way you should do it. And I'm just kidding. That is hyperbole because, not going to do it. Anyway, I got to go to work. And all right, well, let me know in the comments what you think. Can you guys catch AI slop? I guess they call it slop right away. And what do you do in that case? Do you continue to watch it? Or is it something that you just turn off and say, that's slop, that's AI generated, I'm not interested in that. But it's interesting, I'm watching this just to see how it goes. Yeah, his ex-wife should come up with a channel. Yeah, and debate him, and it'll be like back and forth. Maybe she'll go viral. That would be the way to do it if I was his wife. If I was his ex-wife, I'd probably do that. She should start her own YouTube channel. Anyway, all right, you know what to do. You know what I'm gonna say. Give me that like button, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the show. Yeah, it's free. It's free, and it's not AI. I am not AI, and this is not a script. I do have bullet points. Although, if you've noticed, I have not looked down at my bullet points. I have some. I can prove it. Right there. There they are. There's my bullet points in my pocket, and I haven't used them. But that's a bullet point. See, that's a bullet point. See there? There's a bullet point right there. That's one bullet point. And then you look down at that and go, oh, okay, trying to please everyone no matter what you do. Someone will disagree with you. Be kind and just be yourself. I've found that even bullet points I've been using, so I'm sorry, I'm starting to rant again. But I've even noticed that bullet points anymore, I've been doing them less and less and less. Because I'm looking at bullet points and I'm like, okay, that's kind of following too much of a script. Even bullet points are. But sometimes they've got to keep me on track. So sometimes it keeps me going. That's it. But that's it. That's it. It's not a whole script. That's a bullet point. It's a bullet point, not a script. All right. That's it. I don't know. I got nothing. That's it. Subscribe. Oh. Oh. So subscribe to Authentic Dave. Not AI Dave. All right. I'll see you on the next one.